MG made a huge impression in the movie Ford vs Ferrari. This British automaker also got sold to SEAT, the Chinese automaker that builds and develops Volkswagen vehicles. Having this wonderful heritage, do you think that the T60 truck from MG is the best in its game? Hey guys, it's your girl, you know the name, and today I'm at MG to review the beautiful T60 truck. But before we get on ahead with this video, you know the drill, subscribe to this video and get all of this gist. So this is the T60 truck from MG and it is gorgeous to look at. First of all, this is a white, which usually is a glorious color for cars, and I mean, take a look at this beautiful grille. And then this logo on the car right here sits perfectly. Everything about this car that you can see from your angle is beautiful. Okay, so moving on now, of course we have our headlamps. They actually just do have halogen lamps, no LEDs on this one. Of course, no front fog lamps, but on the side we have beautifully sitting for us 16-inch rims. These tires are for your off-road experience. And then moving on to the side view of this car is amazingly beautiful, and the part of this truck that I happen to love the most is actually the back, because I mean, this is a 4x4 truck. You have an amazing view at the back with the MG logo, and it tells you that you're driving a T60. And unlike some trucks, this actually does open up easily. Oh, it's still heavy. And you have a 1-ton bed looking right at you here. So this is the biggest amongst its competitors. Or what do you think? So think about the bed in the Ford Ranger, the Toyota Hilux, and the rest of them. Who do you think wins this one? So in the cabin of the T60, I'd say it is beautiful, although it is economically designed, still fair. So of course we have right here a fabric seat that is actually manually adjustable. So for the driver's side, we have a 5-way manually adjustable seat, and for the co-pilot, we do have 4-way. Now moving on to the dash, the fun thing, we do have a cup holder right here, and then we have a glove box right here that has like just about enough storage for whatever it is you want to keep right there. And then moving on to the dash, we have a very spacious dash that is actually amazing. 1-zone climate control. Then we have a radio that has Bluetooth compatibility, but we have no screen right here. So instead of having a screen, we have storage compartment. Moving further down, like I said, we have our 1-zone climate control. Then we have our traction control. We have the hill descent assist. We have our 5-speed manual transmission. Then we have our driving modes: 2H for regular, like road driving, 4H for off-roading, snow driving, and 4L for hill climbing and descent. Moving on here, of course, we have 2 square cup holders. Why are they square? Then we have our handbrake, and then we have a storage compartment. More storage! So now we have, of course, our door lever right here, our mirror controls, window controls, door pockets with about enough storage for even big bottles. Then we have our fuel door lever right here and our speaker. Moving on to this side, beautiful. So I don't know if I should call this an analogly digital gauge display or a digitally analog gauge display, but it has both of them. Then we have our steering wheel, which actually does feel right, and it is also very adjustable right here. Boy is this spacious. Like, this has to be the most spacious seating, like rear seating, in any truck cabin I have been on in this class. So hopping in to the truck, which is super easy thanks to the grab handles, I have lots of headroom, lots of knee room, and if I sit right here in the middle, I still have enough space to have 2 people beside me, and most amazingly, I have like 2 air vents. Beautiful! So I don't get to sweat at the back, and I have a storage area. This is so cool. So the MG T60 is powered by a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine, which is mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. This particular car sends all its power to the four wheels of the car. It's a four-wheel drive car, and it puts out 140 horsepower and 200 Newton meters, of course. When it comes to the suspensions of this car, yes, it's a proper off-roader. So you have reinforced suspensions, you have double wishbones in the front and leaf springs in the rear. So how do you think it rides off-road? So while there are a few things about this truck that you do need to note, the front does not have fog lamps. We do have rear fog lamps though. Inside, you might find that the interior or the cabin has too much plastic, depending on your taste, but you do need to remember, like I said, this is an economically designed truck. Moving on from that, of course, like you also do not have a screen, an infotainment screen right there in front, but this doesn't make this truck any less than it is. It's an amazing truck. And yes, I actually do love how this opens up and it's super comfortable to sit on, I think. So what do you think about the MG T60 truck? Do you think that this is better than its competitors? Just like I said, this would go against the Toyota Hilux, the Ford Ranger, the Nissan Navara, and so many other trucks. So what do you think? Tell me in the comment section what you think of this particular truck. Is this something you're going to own? Yeah, especially when I tell you that this truck just costs 15.5 million naira to own from MG. So about that, if you want to come in for a test drive, or you want to buy this truck or own this truck, as regards owning something that is more common in the market or on the roads in your country, you can simply send an email. I'll leave my email in the description for you. And yeah, so guys, here it is again. It's that time of, so you know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe, really, like, why? If you don't subscribe, I'm not going to eat for 2 months. I mean it. So like this video, share to your fellow truck lovers and loved ones, and I will see you in the next one.